We have a very good emergency awareness program, especially in emergency people where to move in, and all our visitors have to go through a safety uh, small film, animated film, so that he knows what he is to do, what PPE, protective equipment he has to wear. So that is how we thought we will build a small island of safety, excellence in safety within our within our compound wall, and show to the outside world we can still work it. And as Mr. Satya Prakash was telling, the safety is not that when we watch it, or when somebody else watch it, or the whole world watches it. You have to follow the safety rules at all points of time. And we do not know, there are cameras which are placed at various strategic points, which can catch, and even if I walk in through a place which has to wear a helmet, and just for a spot of maybe an emergency or a hurry I want to walk through, and if the camera records it, I have to answer as to why I did it. It is not that it is. So I think there is some amount of stick also required to get excellence. It is not that it is got only by love and affection. We did a lot of work. As I told you, we followed a lot of methodologies. One of the methodologies was the quality circle or the yellow belts. This is part of the Lean Six Sigma methodology only. So we went through and trained all our people in that, including our contract workers. We treat all of them as equals. It is not that we say he's a contract worker, so we give him different treatment. No. And today 54 teams are working, yellow belts, who are slowly first year, second year, and the quality of their programs are improving. And one of the yellow belt was selected recently by the National Quality Council and is now going to Philippines to represent maybe the 20 teams that are going from India to present there. All this is motivation for the teams that are doing well, for the people. So these are some of the results that we had. Cleaning time, there are a lot of tangible and intangible benefits, and this is something on the production loss. And I talked to you about the Lean Six Sigma or the bigger projects that we did under Green Belt and Black Belt. Here a lot of top management time is spent. You can really see the number of reviews. I spend nearly 72 hours a month only on reviewing the world-class manufacturing activities within our company. That means nearly 1 week or nearly 1.5 weeks of my work is spent only on reviewing the various activities and projects so that we don't have to ask at the end of the year why it has not happened. We will know at the end of every third week or fourth week what to do. And we as a company feel that review is very, very critical, and review by the top management with objectives. And the reviews are structured, not that everybody can present only big PowerPoints. We make them the 7 or 8 slides that they have to present, which is structured. So only the structure is there, and they have to just put in the numbers and just explain what they have done. This helps us to really push for results. Yes, we push them into some discomfort zone. Yep. As you rightly said, yes, we have to push them if we have to achieve the results. Some of the electrical energy savings that you have achieved, the transit breakage, what they thought in India is never possible. Glass is something which is very fragile, as all of us know, and we transport glass on the roads, and we know the conditions of the roads. So everybody used to say in India you can never reduce it. Today we have achieved to levels of 800, which compares with Europe and other who are achieving around 500 ppm. And the ppm is calculated on values, not on tonnages. And we are able to nearly move out to the European standard levels, where the people talk of roads and they talk of naked dispatches. Naked means no packing. And we have been able to prove that even when we transport glass from here to Srinagar, we still have no breakages or very less breakages. And we have a global project which works on energy, and our floats at India are doing much better than some of the European floats. And these are the benefits that we have realized from our world-class manufacturing. This year so far we have verified 1,090 kilo euros, and we are at about 1.85% till date, and we are confident of achieving a 2.2%. Last year it was about 910 kilo euros. My next talk of the next thing that we introduced under the work for employee involvement was suggestion scheme. This was the suggestion scheme that we had, the procedure. Instead of writing on paper, everything is again only on the computer, so that somebody cannot tear it off. If there are 100 suggestions and somebody boss is going to come and shout at you, you can tear off some 20 and nobody will know. You can say it never came to me, but here you cannot tear it off. It is there. He cannot rub it off. So here also, if somebody has not acted on the suggestions, the functional head or his boss Then during the review, we take it up very, very seriously. So again, here we are pushing the people into areas of discomfort because they know the review is coming every month and they have to achieve it. And they have to show that they have completed their job. These are statistics we have been able to really come up both for our employees and also for contract people. It's about 6 we are achieving this year we would achieve, and for the contract workers around 2 per suggestions per employee implemented. Nothing is only suggestion on paper. It has to be implemented. And this is where we are, maybe around 7,000, 8,000 suggestions in a year getting implemented, some on safety, some on productivity, some on quality. The next comes, we have a lot of spot awards which we give to the employees. The suggestion scheme, we also ensure that every quarter the employees are rewarded, and the contract employees every month for the suggestions that have been implemented based on the savings. The spot awards are for emergency handling, and they not only have to write what they have done on the computer, but they also have to say what they think was the need for the emergency and how it can be avoided in future, how it could have been handled better if they had been prepared. So we have a lot of training on this. We have mock drills, we have tabletop exercises which are designed based on an analysis of all these spot awards. Because these are all emergency handling in the factory. As he talked of 24/7, our factory is a 24/7, 365-day non-stop working. We cannot even stop for a second. So that is the criticality of the glass furnace. Once it is lit, it is 16 to 18 years before it is stopped. In between, if it is stopped, the company can go into a major loss. And we have a lot of visual controls operating in the factory. Many of the Kaizens that the people have done have been really put into visual control and shown across, so that with a photograph of the employee right in the center of the factory, so that everybody can see what somebody else has done, and his name also can come, or his photograph also can come the next day. The next major thing is cost reduction projects that we work on. This is something which we do, online validation. Every team for the 80 projects or 90 projects that they are taking up will have to show every month what they have done, where they are, and also show what is the saving that they are going to achieve on this project next month. So they also have to project what they are going to do next month. It is not that something which is going to come by hit and run. So this gives a lot of pressure on them. So again, we are pushing them into discomfort, because whenever you have to say, I have to go there, I have to reach this my figure, people are really frightened. I have to reach it. So it is not that everything is rosy. This is where we are. We are planning to achieve around 33 crores this year. Maybe we would get about 25, 26 is my reading, because there have been some mishaps in some